Alright, back. I had to figure out for a minute what I'm going to do on the hone size. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Should dodge all the way against the chuck here. It is. Cut in there, we'll start to cut it in here. It doesn't look like we're cutting down here. Two more towel. We're not cutting down here either. Really well. Hit my tailstock down here, so I had to move it back a little further. It's the tailstock here. I was bottoming out down inside here, so I just cranked the wheel one turn. That's split it over. This is where I need to be. I know I got 10 thou to go, but cut here. To see if we can adjust this tailstock any. We're going to make a full pass. I know it's cutting more on this side than this side right now. I don't know if I'm making a taper right now or not, but we'll find out. We're set on 2 right here, and this one's on 0. So we should get back pretty close to the same size because we don't change any numbers over here. I know it's going to get really, really hard to get down there. This will definitely change my cutter sharpness, so I'll probably wait to do that at the very end down there. Here I was scattering a little bit. You get more flux in the middle of something like this than in the middle. Look at the ring routines there, they look like they're spinning nice and true. They're not bouncing. Finish looks pretty good. Did a good job of sharpening. Again, setting up the tool height. We're going to stop down here in a minute. Dirty rag. So I quit spinning, you can see the finish is not as good as it was looking when it was going, but you see that's rough. But definitely better than it was. Okay, now we're going to measure here in the middle and over here. All three should be the same. If they're not, that means my lathe's not centered up good. I haven't done that for probably a year, so it might have to be off a little bit. Okay, we're at 4. Ooh, we're at 1. And we are at -3/4. So that means we've got 6 thou of taper. Yeah, not quite. This side is just 4. So we got 5 thou with the taper in this thing. So we need to move this thing over a little bit. So what we got to do is figure out how we're going to figure that out. So the easiest way to do it is you put a dial indicator on here and see what we got. So now we get to have some fun going on. We get to dial in our cut. Here's our dial indicator. You want to get to where it's on center, at least pretty close to it. Check center by going up and down. When the needle quits moving at the highest part, you're there. Okay, so right now, okay, we were set at 0 on the indicator. Now this moves out, so high comes this way. So we want to cut more on this side than this side, because this is small down here, which we can double check real quick with our mic. Yeah, we're under 0, and over here we're above 5, or above 4. So we want to cut over here. So we want to move it half the distance, because you're cutting on both sides when it rotates. So we're 2.5 thou off. So we want this number down here to be 2.5 thou different. Now it pivots off of here, so you're actually going to gain, you might need 3 because of where this is located. So right now we're going to run this down and see if whatever we're seeing on the what the hell? Oh, I hit right here. Is it too close? I hit my handle. Kind of screws up everything a little bit. So for some reason it's not straight. Getting 5 thou. That's weird. So why is it doing that? That shouldn't be doing that at all. It should be straight right now. That's weird. Not sure why it's doing that. Yeah, it's showing the 5 thou here on that, which it should not be doing. At most you should only see half it, but on that it should be straight because we just cut it. And this is what the lathe is doing, so it has nothing to do with this. We haven't touched this. Don't know. So I'm going to do another test. I'm going to use the cutter, because the cutter is what really matters. We're going to go until it touches, see what our dial says, and we're going to go back and check down there. Something move? I don't know. Something's different. This was a 2 before. Okay, I just touched it too. There's a 2, leaving a mark. I'm going to go down here. She don't run that darn. She don't run this bolt in the side of the dial indicator. So that's about as close as we can get. Nope, we touched. Make sure it doesn't touch anything. Okay, we're good. I'm going to check this and see where we touch at. Touched 2 thou, touched 2 thou early. Let's see, I think. So that means we are cutting too early over there. This doesn't make sense. That's too big. Sound like they're racing out there. Let's see. That doesn't make sense. It should be the other way around. I should have had to move this side in more because it's smaller. But it did the opposite, which does not make any sense. It's exactly the opposite of what it should be doing. So that's too early. Need to cut too much on that side. Back down here and check this again. What the hell's going on here? Something different. It's always nice when things are consistent, isn't it? Lack of repeatability is not a good sign. So maybe this bit wore away that much, I don't know. Might have. No, I cut one on the other end, opposite direction. There's those are just touched. Now we just did it. It was at the other number. Okay, this is not. Repeatability sucks here. This is not working correctly. Every time I do this, it's different. Definitely cut early, which means I'll cut more. So this thing's not repeating worth a squat. Each line is 2 thou, and we're having 3 line variable. That's 6 thousandths difference, but it's always cutting more on this side than this side, which means we need to cut more over here. So no matter what, we need to move this side over. Okay, I don't know why this thing's not repeating. It's obviously a piece of crap, but it's worse than I remember it being. Okay, so I know what I'm at right here. So we're going to go ahead and put this thing over here. I'm going to put this thing over on 20. Right there. See if you push on it, changes. See? See the difference? It's not repeating. Wonderful. Alright, so if I don't touch anything on this, it'll hold a number. Okay, so I need to move this a couple times. Which way we're going to go? We need to go low side. So I need to get that thing down there around 18 or 17 or something. So that's where we need to be at. Even my indicator's not quite repeating all the way. That's clearance in the bearing, see? Everything has clearance. Okay, I need to make some adjustments here. So the first thing you do is do this, do that. Put pressure on it, see if it changes. Looks like that is repeating halfway close, so that's good. You have to take the pressure off just to make adjustment here. Okay, so I need my wrenches for doing that. It should be laying down in here because this is where the tools are at for this machine. See, if you always keep the tools where they belong, you're good. And that obviously is not the right tool. Alright, looks like we don't have the right tool we need. Okay. Over here. We'll get the right tool. I'm guessing this one. Yep. Appears to be metric. What a shocker. Okay. Now, as I recall, these work opposite. So if you tighten this one, it actually comes toward you, I think. So this is already pretty tight, but we don't need to move very far, so I'm going to just put some pressure on here and see what happens to that dial over there. And I need to back this off a little bit first. There, we moved it. So let me go over here and see what moved. And it looks like we moved about half a thou to a thou. We were on the high side of 20, now we're on the low side of 20, so we moved maybe 3/4 of a thou. So it does look like it's moving the opposite direction, which is what we wanted. And we moved it down just a little bit further. So I'm going to move it some more. We might break some, we keep torquing the side down, but we'll see. So how tight that side's going to get. Uh-oh. We'll back it off that far. That was a major change. So we moved things about 3.5 thou there. I'm not sure what moved, so I'm going to loosen this up again a little bit. Tighten that down, tighten this up, tighten that up, crank that a little bit more, and see what we got. We got about 3 thou. So we need about 3.5. So that'll cut quite a bit more there. As this moves over, it pivots here, so we'll cut more here too. So that's probably pretty close to what I need, assuming it repeats what it did the first time. Which we have no idea if that's ever going to happen again. So I'm going to try it, find out. Yeah, this out of the way. I'm going to get a marking pen and mark this so I can see it where it's actually cutting. Okay, so I'm going to find out what we're going to get here. What's our diameter out? We didn't check that. 1 thou under 0, so we took out half our cut. It'll be a little bit slower to cut this time. See what we got here. Right now we're back to 0. Not much of a gain. Because this side is still 5 thou bigger than this side. Yep. So I need to do the same thing. For some reason we're back to 0. I don't know why I would cut more on the other side the first time by that amount. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and loosen the far side over there because I've been tightening this quite a bit and it was already tight. We need to loosen it now. There it is. Okay, loosen this down. I can't go down. Okay, it's now in the right spot. I'm going to pull it down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to check that again, our clearance. So I'm leaving just little light marks there, a little light mark there, so I know where I'm at. So now I'm going to try that again. And I want this side to be higher than that side on my indicator. Let's go down here, we'll check it down here first. Number 18 1/4 now. We want this to be probably down about 16 to be up. Oh, you know, it's cutting already. Went the right direction. Too much. So we were at 14 here, we were at 17 and a half, or 18 and a half here. That's 4.5 thou, that's a 9 thou difference. We only need a 5 thou difference. We've gone too far. So that's too much of a cut. So now I go back and make another adjustment over on this side. So we're going to take back a little bit of what I gave it over here. I moved the lever about this far. The Allen wrench, I'll move it about half that back, and hopefully it'll give me right in the middle where we want to be. Indicators are nice, but when you're all said and done, it's whatever the cut is what really matters. Okay, that's about halfway back. Pressure on it. So I'm going to go back and check this again. See what numbers we get this time. Pick a new spot to measure at. This time we're about 16. Yeah, this time we're about 15 and a half, 15 3/4 on the dial. It's a major change down there, we should not have seen that, but whatever, nothing's repeating on this job so far. So same thing, we got too much. About 5 thou difference, which is way more than we need. So I have to do this again. Basically I put it back where I started. Okay, let's go do it again. About 14 and a half. And we're 13 and a half. So that's only 2 thou difference, so now we're too much. Like a cat and mouse game over here. problems that when you do does not repeat, so it makes it interesting. More time. Starting to kiss it, 14 and a half is better. That repeated pretty good down there. Go down here and see what we got on this side. Sure it'll be hitting. 13. So we're still only 1 thou difference. We're only making up 2, we need to make up 5. This side. Being pretty good on that side. At least this is stabilizing. We just get this side to work. Whoa, that cut out. Okay, that was a big change. Alright, that was at about 9 or 10. That's 5. That's too much again. Find that sweet spot at some point. Probably next week, but we'll find it. High 13 to 14 there. Here. And 1, that's 10. So 10, 14, that's 8. Still too damn much. We're too much now. We're going to go opposite direction and tighten this. Alright, try it again. Keep playing with it. Get frustrated, you just gotta keep going until you get the number you want.